morning, everyone. Welcome to the Stock Market Morning Prep video for Friday, June 26th. Well, weakness continues for the second straight day. We were looking for weakness, and we did get it. Nothing to write home about, though. I didn't feel like the selling was intense at all. I mean, I still see a lot of buyers coming in, stepping into the marketplace. Today we're up a little bit. Really odd because I guess they're talking about a possible Greek deal that's going to be imminent. However, you can't notice China down over 7% in correction territory. Transports down in correction territory. Not good, guys. And this is something that I don't want you to put your goggles on and just look at the U.S. markets, because something is breaking down around us, and we don't want to just be like, oh, U.S. is great. Not the case. Not the case at all, because it will affect eventually our markets if things don't get better overseas. Now, we are up about 4.5 handles in the ES. Probably some optimism about Greece. I do see that they either kick the can down the road again. I don't think they're going to let Greece default. Sunday is the deadline date. So be careful with your longs. Be careful with your shorts. Be careful with your positions, for that matter, going into the weekend. What's going to happen today? Well, today's really going to be a toss-up either way. Are they going to sell positions going into the weekend, or are they going to assume that Greece will cut a deal? And even then, with a market pop, do we get big money sell into that rally? That's what I'm really suspecting. Remember, we do come into some seasonal strength next week and going into 2 or 3 weeks into July, where I think at that point in time, can't really specify exactly the date, but anywhere between 1 to 3 weeks, I think the market will top, at least in the short term for the summer. Sell off, then look for a gradual chop and grind higher going into September and October. And then this is where I feel we'll get that correction that we were anticipating for the last few years. So that's going to be my short-term to medium-term outlook for now. Now, remember, things do change, so I can make that change quickly because the markets are changing ever so fast. So let's begin with our spiders. Not really much going on. Again, I know this is repetitive, but look what's going on. We bounce up. We go back down here. And again, if we need to take out either the high or break down the lower trend line support area, target would be the 200-day moving average. And believe it or not, it's anybody's guess, guys. Greece holding the markets hostage, China breaking down, transports breaking down, but yet the markets aren't really breaking down. So really strange. Again, a word of caution to the swing trader and the longer-term investor here, okay? Be careful with that overnight risk. Next, IWM. Again, the leader of the 5 here right now is leading us, okay? Secondary leader of the 5, transports being deemed the main leader. You could see we're kind of just pulling back gradually. Very, very low intensity sell-off, if you will. So nothing really to write home about. But remember, markets are made to fool the masses, guys, so use caution here. Transports, ugly, ugly looking chart. I still don't understand why a lot of these fund managers are not looking at this or reacting to it. I do see selling every time the market rallies, so maybe they're selling into market strength. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and here we go. We're breaking now this major key support area, okay, which I anticipated that we would. Next stop is going to be this lower trend line. If it really gets nasty, I'm sure that the markets will pay attention, okay? Keep that in mind. Watch those transports. Diamonds, again, same thing. Really just ugly looking chart here. Up, down, up, down. It's definitely a scalper's market here. Qs, lastly, holding it very well. Technology's been holding it very well all of 2014 and pretty much 2015. But really, guys, we really haven't gone anywhere in 2015. So, you know, I think taking profits is quick. It would be the best in your trading, at least right now. I would be really, what's the word I'm trying to use, if you will, holding positions a little longer. It really needs to be, you need a lot of patience, let's put it that way, and your stops need to be raised accordingly. So you need wider stops to try to make a little bit more money here, because we are going nowhere. Just a bunch of chop, as you can see here in the Qs. Let's see what happens on Sunday. You know, be watching the news wires coming in, going into a holiday weekend. Now, Really, I'm looking for that holiday reversal, but you could say that we were up for a couple days, down a couple days, so the markets are really in neutral territory right now, not giving us much of anything. So next week, anything could happen. Again, Traders Almanac, we're looking for some strength, June 27th to July 17th. That's what it says. It doesn't have to be exactly those dates, guys, but just keep in mind, anywhere between there, I'm calling some sort of a local top in place, and then we get a little bit of a sell-off, then a grind chop higher into September, and then the market correction. I'm looking for September, October. Let's see what happens. Keep sharp here, guys, because anything can move quickly, and remember, risk off happens extremely quickly, okay? Have a great day. Enjoy the long weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.